Before I start, I would like for you to have a discussion with a partner or group about why you believe it's important to teach children about internet safety. Take some think time, and then discuss. At the end, see if your ideas change at all at the end of the presentation. Cyber safety, what kids and parents need to know. Today we will be discussing the ways that you, as parents, can keep your children safe while using the internet, while they are using the internet. Technology has become an important part of our daily lives. It's no longer something we are looking at for the future. It's here, waiting for us to enhance our world. Many different occupations require knowledge in using technology. I want you to think in your head of as many occupations that you can that require the use of technology. Discuss them with your partner. Were your ideas the same, different, or a mix of both as your partners? If you look at the graph to the right, you can see the projected percentages for the need of jobs that are STEM related. For those who are unfamiliar, STEM stands for science, technology, engineering, and mathematics. What is important to know is that all of those jobs are related due to the fact that children's primary and secondary educational experiences are what give them the foundation to succeed in the professional world. So you may be wondering what this has to do with internet safety. Well, this is the starting point for children. They must be taught how to properly use technology. The reality is that there are predators on the internet that are there to specifically seek out children. They will try to manipulate them into doing what they want. Unfortunately, it's usually things that could potentially put them in life-altering situations. Here are some tips for you to start off on the right foot when it comes to discussing rules for using technology with your child. First, have a conversation with your child about the reasons we must have rules when using the internet. You don't have to give them all the gory details, but make sure they know about stranger danger. Encourage them to be kind and respectful when online, just like they would in person. Unkind words hurt just the same as they would in person. Establish a set of rules with your child. It can be important for them to feel like they have some input in creating these guidelines with you. Having a set of rules that are non-negotiable and a set that are negotiable are what's best. For example, being unkind to others over the internet would be an example of not a non-negotiable rule, whereas being able to go to specific websites and apps could be considered negotiable at a later time. It is important to be consistent when establishing these rules. Next, monitoring your child while they are using technology is also important. One thing I suggest is for you to do this in person as well as looking through their devices when they're not necessarily around. Constant hovering over your child while they are using technology is not necessary if you have set up ground rules with your child, but frequent check-ins with them are suggested. My rule has always been no electronics behind closed or locked doors. If a child doesn't feel comfortable doing something on the internet in front of an adult, then they shouldn't be doing that at all. Being able to enjoy the internet with your child can make the experience positive for everyone. Let them explore with you. They can show you websites or apps they are interested in. Then from there, you can explore more thoroughly. Have a conversation and then make a decision together. They need to feel that the internet can still be fun, even if there are rules. Lastly, I would like to discuss 2 resources. One is for parents, the other is kind of for both children and parents. The first one is Connect Safely. Connect Safely is a website that offers many resources on how you as a parent can ensure your child is safe while using the internet. One section I think would be beneficial to you is under the Parent Guide section. So what you need to do to go to that is go to Guides and then go down where it says All Parent Guides and then click. This section gives you step-by-step instructions for a variety of situations. There are guides for how to discuss cyberbullying with your child and also ways to detect if your child is a victim of cyberbullying, which I also think is important. Another guide that you can use is a way to ensure that your child is safe while using specific apps such as Instagram and Snapchat. The next resource I would like to discuss is a website called NetSmarts. It is geared toward young children that are new to using technology. The site has games and videos for children that are centered around being safe on the internet. The resources found on netsmarts.org are not just for children. Parents can read about many issues. If you click on where it says Parents and Guardians and then scroll down, you can see the topics where it says Choose an Issue. And so the issues that are discussed on the site are things such as sexting, identity theft, and a lot more. If you go up to the Kid section over here to the right and click, what I really find useful on this website are the videos for the kids. So what you have to do is come up here where it says videos and click. And the topics of the videos range from so many different things. One of the topics is what to do if someone asks for your personal information online. Another one, it talks about the fact that it is okay to tell a parent if something inappropriate pops up on your screen that you didn't necessarily try to access. Another one, it's called Bad Netiquette Stinks. So what that one kind of talks about is how to be respectful on the internet. Another one that is kind of for older kids, ones that are creating their password for different sites, is how to create a password that other people would not be able to guess if they knew information about you. I find these videos to be incredibly useful in my own classroom. I have witnessed positive reactions from my students as well as evidence that they had gained knowledge from viewing them. Now, to yourself, I want you to think about the question I asked at the beginning of the presentation. Why is teaching children about internet safety so important? Did your ideas change at all? Did they remain the same? I hope you found this presentation to be useful. Thank you for taking part in your child's education. Together we can give children the knowledge of how to safely use technology and the internet alike.